Hello students, today I'd like to continue the part of continuity. Means I covered some of the problems in the particular exercise. I'd like to continue the next one now. Show that g of x is equal to x minus, this is what? It is a greatest integer symbol, okay, is divisible by z. What is the meaning of greatest integer function? Yes, greatest integer function is either less than or equal to, or we can say it as a greatest integer function. Okay, now concentrate on the board. The basics I'd like to tell you about the greatest integer. It is 0, it's 1, it's 2, it's -1, -2, -3. Okay, what is the greatest integer function of for 1? 1 will be 1 only. Okay, now what is the greatest integer function for 1.2? Still it is 1.2. 1.2 means here the point, whether 1.2 is an integer? No, it's the left point I need to select, it's 1. Okay, now what is 1.9 greatest integer? Okay, no, it is not 2, it is 1 only. See, 1.9, it is not an integer, that's why left integer is 1, that's why we are writing this one. Got it? Got the point clearly? What is the greatest integer function of 1 minus? What is 1 minus? In 1, something is subtracted. Something is subtracted means this is the point. For this particular point, what is the greatest integer? Means less than integer, it is 0. Got the point clearly? For 2 minus h, what is 2 minus h? Greatest integer. 2 minus h, the greatest integer will be 1. Got the point clearly? What is 1 plus h? Okay, na? 1 plus h means right point of 1. This is the particular point here. 1 plus means right point of, right part of 1. What is the less than integer? Yes, it is 1 only. What about the 2 plus h greatest integer? 2 plus will be like this. 2 plus left integer will be 2 here. Got the point clearly? In the similar manner, I'd like to define generalized part for this one. What is the generalized part? Concentrate on the board. It is a is a particular integer. A belongs to z. The next integer of a will be a plus 1. The left integer before a is a minus 1 is the integer. Okay, I'd like to define now. Okay, the greatest integer function for a minus h. Now you need to say what is a minus h? A minus h means left integer. This is a minus h. Okay, now what's the left integer? What is the greatest integer function for this one? Yes, in the similar manner, for 1 minus it will be 0. For a minus h it will be, yes, a minus 1. Got the point clearly? Okay, what is greatest integer function for a? It will be a only. What is the greatest integer function for a plus h? Can you say? Yes, a plus h will be. What is a plus h will be? Right part of a. What is the left integer for this particular point? It is a. That will be a only. Got the point clearly? Okay. Okay, next I'd like to define the continuity at x is equal to a now. Okay, now I'd like to define LHL. What is LHL? Limit of f of x as x tends to a minus. Getting my point? It is a minus limit of x tends to a minus. X tends to a minus. It is not f of x. Here the given function is g of x. That's why I need to write here g of x. Got it? What is the g of x? G of x will be x minus greatest integer function x. Got the point clearly? After this one, x tends to a minus. What is the meaning of a minus? A minus will be, what is the meaning of a minus? It is very simple. A minus means left point of a. See, this is a particular point. X is tending towards a, but it is left of a. Left of a, can I denote it by this point? Means small height is subtracted. Means I'd like to write limit as it is. X is replaced by a, but slightly left part of a means a minus h. Understood the part? Minus greatest integer function of a minus h. Whether you understood properly? After this one, here h is very small, h tending to 0. Understood? Now apply the limit as h tending to 0. It is a minus 0 will be a. Got it? You can put a minus 0 only. Minus. What is the greatest integer function of a minus h? Yes, it is a minus 1. Got the point clearly? Okay, after this one, a minus of minus plus 1 means plus a minus a cancelled. What I got the value? I got the value as a 1. Whether you understood properly? Okay, after this one, I need to define in the similar manner RHL. What is RHL now? It is very simple to understand. Limit of f of x as extending to a plus. It is not f of x, g of x. Limit as extending to a plus. Okay, same function I'd like to define for the g of x. Here x minus greatest integer function x. Got it? Okay, it will be x replaced by a plus, means a plus means right part of a. What is the meaning of right part of a? It will be a plus h. X replaced by a plus h. Let it be limit as it is minus greatest integer function of a plus h. Now here h is very small, h is tending towards 0. Got it? Then what about the next aspect? H replaced by 0, a plus 0 minus this will be, what is the greatest integer function of a plus h? Yes, it will be a only. Got it? Is it clear? Then what about plus a minus a cancel? It will be 0. Got it? Then LHL is not equal to RHL. Okay, means given function g of x is not continuous, not continuous at all the integer, in bracket. For all z, the given function is not continuous. Observe the next one. Here f of x equal to sin x plus cos x. You already learned that sin function is also continuous, cos function is also continuous. Sum of two continuous function is continuous. Okay, but I'd like to generalize this one at x equal to a. Got the point? Now what about the values now? Can you say? It will be at x equal to a means I'd like to define limit as extending to a f of x. Here not necessary to take LHL or RHL. Why? Because it is not defined for less than a, greater than a. Because of that reason, limit of x tending to a, what is f of x here? Here it is sin x plus cos x. Got the point clearly? Now x is replaced by a, it is sin a plus cos a. Got the point clearly? Now this is nothing but a what? Now if you want to check, you can check it for a f of a also. It is nothing but a f of a. It is limit of f of x as extending to a. What does the meaning of why it is f of a means? Whenever you are substituting x by a, what is f of a now? What is f of a? Sin x will be sin a, cos x will be cos a. Understood the part clearly? In the similar manner, you need to solve sin x minus cos x. Wherever minus plus is here, there we need to write minus. Observe the part here, second one. Wherever here plus is there, here we are going to take minus. Okay, here at x equal to a generalized point, here it is a limit of sin of x minus cos x. X replaced by a, sin a minus cos a. Whenever I am substituting, wherever x is there, a will get as a f of a. Got the point clearly? Is it okay? Observe the next one. F of x is equal to sin x into cos x. Now I'd like to convert the given question in the different standard formula of a manner. Let it be sin x cos x as it is. Now I'd like to write multiplying 2 dividing 2. Got the point clearly? Is there any change in the function? No change. F of x will be changed as 1 by 2. Instead of product of two function, I will convert a single function. What is 2 sin x cos x? Yes, it is a formula for sin of 2x. Got the point? I converted the given question 1 by 2 sin of 2x. Now I'd like to check at x is equal to a. What is limit of f of x as x tends to a is equal to limit of x tends to a. What is f of x now? Yes, 1 by 2 sin of 2x here. Got it? Then it will be 1 by 2. It is a sin of 2 into x replaced by a. Got it? Now if I am going to write f of a, means at that point x replaced by a, it will be 1 by 2 sin of 2 into a. Whether both are same or both are different, same. That's why it is nothing but a f of a. Left part will be limit of f of x as x tends to a will be f of a. The given function is continuous at the generalized point. Okay, concentrate on the next one. f of x equal to cos x. You already know the cos graph is continuous. It is not having any breaks or any jumps in the graph. That's why f of x is, this cos function is continuous. That's why I'd like to prove at x equal to a, it is continuous. Okay, now what is the limit of f of x as x tending to a is equal to limit of x tending to a. What is f of x? F of x is nothing but a cos x. Okay, now it will be x replaced by a, it is cos of a. Got the point clearly? Okay, then after this one, what is f of a now? At that point, f of a is nothing but a x replaced by, at that point means a cos x will be cos a. Whether both are same or both are different means instead of cos a, can I write f of a? Yes, that's why it is a limit of f of x as x tending to a will be f of a, means given function is continuous function. Okay, observe the next one. Next function is f of x equal to cosecant x. Cosec x is continuous for all the values except means leaving those points out, points in a bit too, except x equal to cosecant will be x equal to 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, so on up to n pi. Why? Because what is cosecant of 0? Cosecant of 0 will be indeterminate, cosecant of pi will be indeterminate, cosecant of 2 pi will be indeterminate. For that reason, means wherever sine is 0, cosecant will be indeterminate. For that reason, for these angles, cosecant is not defined. That's why except these points, we are going to say cosecant is continuous. Observe the next one. Secant x is continuous for all the values or for all the points except pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. Why? Because reciprocal of sec is cos. Wherever cos is 0, secant is undefined. Okay, means what is secant of pi by 2? Because cos pi by 2 is 0, secant pi by 2 will be indeterminate. Secant of 3 pi by 2 will be indeterminate. Secant of 5 pi by 2 will be indeterminate. That's why a general point 1, 3, 5, 7, so on up to, what is a general point? For odd number 2n plus 1 pi by 2. For this point, the secant is indeterminate, means not continuous. For remaining all the values, for all the angles, it is continuous. Observe the next one. F of x is equal to cot x. Cot x is continuous for all the values except this point. Why? Because reciprocal of cot is tan x, means wherever tan is 0, cot will be, reciprocal of 0 will be indeterminate. Got it? That's why what is cot of when cot will be, means whenever x value will be 0, cot 0 will be indeterminate, cot pi will be indeterminate. Okay, in this manner, cot 0 will be indeterminate, cot pi will be indeterminate, cot of 2 pi will be indeterminate, 3 pi, like this continuously. Got it? Means for this particular angles 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on up to n pi. That's why general point will be for x equal to n pi, the given function is discontinuous. Got the point clearly? Observe the next one. The function is defined for x less than 0, one function is there. For x greater than equal to 0, another function is there. Got it? That's why now I'd like to take, I need to check the continuity at x equal to 0 only. Got it? LHL will be, what is LHL? Limit of f of x as x tending to 0 minus limit as x tending to 0 minus. What is 0 minus? It is less than 0 or greater than 0? Yes, it is less than 0. That's why I need to write it is sin x by x. Okay, what is sin x by x? X tending to 0. We already learned the theorem sin theta by theta, theta tending to 0 value is 1. That we already learned in derivative parts. Okay, what about next? RHL part will be, RHL will be limit of f of x as x tending to 0 plus. 0 plus means greater than 0 it is. Limit of x tending to 0 plus. What is 0 plus? Greater than 0. Greater than 0 will be x plus 1. Now x is replaced by 0. It will be 0 plus 1. We got the value 1. Got it? Now I need to check at that point what is the equal to 0. Equal to 0 means first or second? Yes, second function it is. f of x is x plus 1. What is f of 0 is 0 plus 1. It will be 1. Means I got all the three values are same. That's why limit of f of x, x tending to 0 is equal to f of 0. This part is LHL RHL. This is at that point. Means given function is continuous for all the real numbers. Observe the next question here. I drawn the graph here, sin x graph I drawn here, which will be helpful for us. Concentrate on the board. Here the function is not equal to 0 and equal to 0. That's why I need to check the continuity at x equal to 0 only. Okay, got it? Then what is LHL? LHL of the function will be limit of f of x as x tending to 0 minus, okay, limit as x tending to 0 minus is whether it is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. Concentrate on the board. 0 minus will be left part of 0, means it is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means which function I need to select? X square into sine of 1 by x. Got the point clearly? Okay. Then what I need to write the next here? If I'm going to write x is equal to 0, x it is 0 square. Now it will be sine of 1 by x. Some of the students will think 1 by 0 will be indeterminate. Yes, it is indeterminate only, but sine of indeterminate will be, how it will be? Whenever sine will be continuing the graph like this. Means sine 0, pi by 2 is 1, pi is 0, 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Means sine x is continuing like this, but all the values are in between minus 1 to plus 1 only. Always sine x values are always in between minus 1 to plus 1. Whether minus 1 to plus 1 is finite value or infinite value? Yes, it is finite value. That's why for sine of 1 by x, a finite value is denoted by L. What? L is finite unique quantity. That's why 0 into finite unique quantity, it is 0. Understood the part? Okay. In the similar manner, I'd like to define RHL. What is RHL? Limit of f of x as x tending to 0 plus. Okay, limit of x tending to 0 plus. What is the meaning of 0 plus here? 0 plus means here whether it is equal to 0 not equal to 0, right part of 0 is not equal to 0. That's why I need to take first function, x square into sine of 1 by x. Okay, now concentrate, x replaced by 0 square. Again same thing, whenever I am going to substitute the value 0, 1 by 0 will be indeterminate, but it will be whenever sine we are going to take any values, the sign is always in between minus 1 to plus 1. That's why it is a finite unique quantity L. 0 into any finite value 0. Okay, I need to check at that point value. At that point means f of 0. What is f of 0? Whenever x equal to 0, it will be 0. LHL equal to RHL at that point same value, means given function is continuous for all the values of x. Means 0 is also a point of continuity. Got it? Concentrate on the next one. It is the function is defined for not equal to 0 and equal to 0, means I need to check the continuity at x is equal to 0. Got it? Okay. Now concentrate. LHL. What is LHL? Left hand limit. Okay. Limit of f of x as x tending to 0 minus. Limit as x tending to 0 minus. What is 0 minus? Concentrate. 0 minus means equal to 0, not equal to 0. In the last class only I told you it is not equal to 0. It is a sin x minus cos x. Okay, wherever x is there I need to substitute 0. Sin 0 minus cos 0. Sin 0 will be 0, cos 0 will be 1. We got the answer as a minus 1. Understood? Okay, then what about the RHL value? RHL will be limit of f of x as x tending to 0 plus. 0 plus will be having the same function, no change. 0 plus means it is also not equal to 0. That's why sin x minus cos x. Okay, now what is sin 0 minus cos 0? What is sin 0? 0. Cos 0 is 1. Total answer is minus 1. Now what I need to check at that point? At that point means f of 0. What is f of 0 will be? Minus 1. Where all the 3 points are same. That's why limit of f of x as x tending to 0 is equal to f of 0. The given function is continuous for all the points. Even it is continuous for x is equal to 0 also. Next one is a little bit different one. Find the value of k. What? Find the value of k so that the given function is continuous at the indicated point. Here the indicated point is x equal to pi by 2. Means what the given is, the given function is continuous at the indicated point. We need to find the value of what? K. Got the point clearly? Okay, for that reason we need to take LHL equal to RHL, we need to find the value of K. Means LHL equal to RHL, at that point values, all the three values are same. I need to find the value of K. Concentrate on the board. At x is equal to pi by 2. We are not checking whether it is continuous. They already given it is continuous. We are finding the value of K. Got it? That's why, what is LHL value? LHL value will be limit of f of x as x tending to pi by 2 minus. Okay, now it will be limit as x tending to pi by 2 minus. What is the meaning of pi by 2 minus? Whether I need to take not equal to pi by 2 or equal to pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus means left part of pi by 2. That's why it is not equal to pi by 2. I need to take k cos x divided by pi minus 2x. Whether you understood properly? Okay, whenever I am going to substitute x as a pi by 2, x equal to pi by 2, what it will be? K, let it be as it is, cos of pi by 2 divided by pi minus 2 into x replaced by pi by 2. Just I am checking here. Okay, now what is cos of pi by 2? Its value will be 0. 2 to cancel, pi minus pi will be 0. 0 by 0 will be indeterminate form. What? It is indeterminate form. For that reason, I need to find some alternative method. How it will be? I'll change the limits here. Why? How to change the limit? X tending to pi by 2 minus. Okay, pi by 2 minus means left part of pi by 2. That's why x is equal to pi by 2 minus h. Means in the pi by 2 some height is subtracted and then only it will be x is equal to. Got it? Now minus h on left hand side, h is equal to pi by 2 minus x on right hand side, minus x. Got the point clearly? Okay, now concentrate. Wherever x is there, I'd like to write pi by 2 minus h, and where minus h taken on left hand side plus h, plus x on right hand side minus x. I need to change the limits also. See, as x tending to pi by 2, as x tending to pi by 2, substitute here x value pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus pi by 2 will be, yes, it will be 0. Means then h tending to 0 it is. Getting my point? Observe here. I am going to substitute in this x part pi by 2. What is pi by 2 minus pi by 2? H value will be 0. As x tending to pi by 2. Whenever I am going to substitute x as a pi by 2, what is pi by 2 minus pi by 2? H value will be 0. That's why h tending to 0. Okay, now then I'd like to write this one as a limit as h tending to 0, that is changed k cos of, okay, denominator pi minus 2 into that. I'd like to change the parts. Okay, what are the changes? X replaced by, yes, pi by 2 minus h, x that x replaced by pi by 2 minus h. Understood the part clearly? The next step will be limit of h tending to 0. Let it be k as it is. Numerator cos of 90 minus x. Yes, allied angle. Cos of 90 minus x will be sin x. It will be sin of h. Got it? Then pi as it is, minus as it is. Now 2 into pi by 2, it is minus 2 pi by 2. Again minus into minus, plus 2 into h, it is 2h. Whether you understood properly? Okay, then after this one I'd like to continue the part here. It will be limit of h tending to 0. Let it be k as it is. What's the value? Sin h as it is. Okay, now denominator 2 to cancel, plus pi minus pi cancelled. What is remaining? 2h. Got it? Okay. I'd like to write k by 2 outside, limit because it is a constant, limit as h tending to 0, sin h by h. We already learnt it. Sin theta by theta, theta tending to 0 is 1. Sin h by h, h tending to 0, its value will become 1. That's why k by 2 into 1 is k by 2. Got it? Any doubt? Okay, I got the LHL value. Okay. Instead of calculating RHL, why we are not going to calculate RHL? For x equal to pi plus means same function, same thing will be there. That's why I need to go with the at that point. What is f of 2? Okay, I need to write here, given that f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. The given function is continuous at x equal to pi by 2. Because of that reason, LHL is equal to RHL is equal to, at that point, f of pi by 2. Got it? What is LHL value? We got the LHL value as a k by 2. Okay, we don't know the RHL, but what is f of pi by 2? At pi by 2. What is f of pi by 2? Its value will be already given. What is the f of pi by 2? It is 3. Now k is equal to 2 into 3 will be 6. Means k value will be 6. I think you understood the part. Okay, keep watching the videos and try to make all the parts easy. Okay, all the best.